Welcome to Mississippi Outdoors. I'm Kevin Meacham.
And I'm Amanda Mills. Thank you all for joining us. Kevin, in Mississippi, bow hunting is becoming more and more popular.
That's right, Amanda. Thousands of hunters statewide would rather chase the deer with those stick and string.
Folks, we have 4 shows for you this week, and 2 of them are deer hunts. Join us as we pursue the elusive whitetail in Holmes and Issaquena County.
Folks, on Mississippi Outdoors, we're in the woods in Madison County. It's our first chance to bow hunt this season. It's been hot, a lot of mosquitoes, but it's cooled off for us. It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I think we're going to see something today, and I think we may even bring something in to the shed.
Well, folks, it didn't happen today. It was a little warm, the deer weren't moving too well, but if we'd been hunting dove or squirrel, we'd have dinner on the table tonight. But Scooter and I are going to stick with it. Okay, so we started out in Madison County, and we have now moved up to Holmes County, and it's gotten really cold, so we're hoping something's going to be moving for us this afternoon. We'll see. We didn't have a successful hunt this afternoon, but we sure did have a pretty afternoon. It was cold and felt like deer would be moving, but we didn't even hear any shots, so we'll just have to try again. We're still in Holmes County. We're going back to a place we've been before. We're going to go see if it looks a little different today. Perhaps it'll show us some deer. If we find one with antlers, that'd be great, and if we don't, we're going to shoot it anyway.
Scooter, we finally got a deer.
Well, we have been blessed today with a beautiful doe. Here she is. We've been working really, really hard. We've hunted together 5 or 6 times and seen one deer before this one. So we're very, very thankful for the bounty of this doe tonight.
Make a walk through myself.
Good morning, folks. We're here today on Mississippi Outdoors. I'm here with my good buddy, Tom Alexander. We're here at Bryant WMA.
We're actually on a unit called Goose Lake. Gonna do a little archery hunt, and we came in yesterday, did a little scouting, found some good buck sign. Weather-wise, we'd like it to be a little bit cooler, but we'll take it. It's about the low 40s, and hopefully they'll get bucks on their feet, and we can get a shot. You ready?
Sounds good, let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're gonna wrap up this morning's hunt. And, there's a lot of sign in here. I didn't see much this morning. Had one snorting at something back there, but we're just gonna get back and put a plan together and see what we can do from there. It's a buck, shoot her. No, he's coming from the pond. And a black limb. All right, here we are, the last morning on Bryant WMA Goose Lake Archery Unit. We've had an exciting day yesterday. We're gonna make it a short hunt today, so hopefully we'll go into where we were yesterday, and I missed that buck, and hopefully actually connect this morning, so let's get going. Well, that kind of proves what we looked at yesterday, and looked like it was a clear miss. And you know, had a great time here at the Phil Bryant WMA and Goose Lake Archery Hunt. It was a 4-day draw, and got a little unlucky with the weather first couple of days. And last day and a half, the weather turned out nice, and of course, when that happened, the buck activity turned up. But this is our last hunt, and we're gonna wrap it up, and hopefully we'll get drawn next time and come on back.
In our next show, the newly reopened Lake Mary Crawford offers bass fishing at its finest. Join us on the water to find out firsthand. This morning we're in Lawrence County. We're gonna fish Lake Mary Crawford this morning. They redid the lake a couple of years ago, so it's the first time back on the water. We're gonna fish with Mr. Jerry here, and you're gonna put us on some fish
I'm
this
gonna
morning.
try to.
I'm looking forward. I've never fished here, so I'm kind of excited to fish a new spot. So
Front came through a little bit cooler. Bass ought to be shallow. We'll give them a try.
So they totally drained it all the way down.
They drained the lake 2017 in the fall, and they restocked it with largemouth bass. I think they put Floridas and Northerns in. Floridas usually get big, the double-digit fish, and the northerns are believed to bite a little better, so it should be the best of both worlds. There we go.
Fish on.
Way back there.
Good fish too. Come on, boy, don't get all up in them sticks.
Good fish.
Here we go.
I love catching topwater. Nothing like seeing them come up and bust it.
Fish on. There you go.
Right along the rocks.
Another topwater bass. When the state redoes a lake like this, I know there's a lot of things that go into it. Number one, redoing some of the structure around the lake and putting the fish in it. And
once it's drained, that's when a lot of the work can begin. So we'll do some shoreline work like deepening. We'll add some fish attractors. Some of the brim beds made out of pea gravel, so we can do that while the lake's drained. A lot of the lakes in Mississippi need lime, so the fertilizer will work well. And the smaller lakes are typically fertilized, which produces a lot more fish.
yeah, I noticed a new boat ramp, things like that.
Got a new double wide boat ramp. It actually has 2 boat ramps on this lake. One's on the back side that people like to use as well. Several fishing piers, made some earthen piers around the lake too. So it's a lot more bank access.
Coming right up. Good fish. There we go. Another buzzbait bass.
Fish
Pretty
on.
good one.
Another good fish.
Right on the bank. He was shallow too. Fish on.
On a crankbait. He was right there on that log, wasn't he?
He was. I thought I hit the log. On a crankbait. There we go. Little swim bait got me one.
Any better fish?
Good one. Oh yeah. Big fish of the day right there.
Yeah, nice.
He's on that
Right
tree.
on that tree. Here we go, we got a fish.
Oh, that's a good bass.
He followed that to the boat. He wanted it. It's a good one. That's a big fish. Oh, we got a double.
Look at
Look
that.
at here.
What I'm talking about. That's some good fish.
2 good fish.
There you go. Finally got around here in the right spot, didn't we?
That's a nice fish. That's a good fish.
There we go. Man, it's a nice one right there.
That's a little better fish.
I heard some drag come out.
He's under the boat. There he is.
There we go.
Got him?
Yep. Maybe why I missed him the first time. It feels like a better fish, but he didn't hit it that hard. Must be one of them F1. That's like they're pulling a lot harder.
Pretty fish. That's a white crappie on a chatterbait. Oh, look at that.
What? That's what I'm talking
Bass
about.
fishing at Lake Mary Crawford. That's probably 2.5 pound white, a male white crappie. Look at that, on a chatterbait.
Oh, that's a good fish right there. There must be something in that spot. 'Cause
It's
that's what we didn't
something.
catch them.
Good fish. They healthy.
Yeah, they look good.
How fat. That's a good fish. Good fish.
Told you he's fixing to pick one up at old Squareville. That's probably our best fish of the day, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's a good fish.
We're down here in Lawrence County, right outside of Monticello, Mississippi, fishing on Lake Mary Crawford. We started out this morning with buzz baits. We fished crankbaits. We just caught that one on crankbaits, spinner baits, frog. So we caught a fish
Right
just
on.
about every bait we threw today. So we've had a good time. Here it is lunchtime, and we've caught a bunch of bass already.
At least 20.
Yeah, at least 20. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The fish is good. All the brown, the bass, the white perch, they're good size on it. Opening day, they were probably lined up till 84, if not down 84. We surely want to say thank you to the Board of Supervisors here in Lawrence County.
The Outdoors crew is headed on a squirrel hunt that is one for the books. Oktibbeha County had a big snow the night before, and it made for a pretty challenging hunt.
On this hunt, we're hunting on Sun Creek Hunting Club, little club there in Oktibbeha County that's been active for many, many years. Really enjoy small game hunting. I feel like it's a good way to introduce kids to the outdoors. You can do it with a group of people like we did on this hunt, and been doing it for most of my life. All right, we're gonna have a good time. I think we've got a good afternoon. We've never really squirrel hunted too much in the snow and slush like we have here. So let's keep safety first. Watch where we're pointing our guns at all times. And we ask that when a squirrel's down low, we pass on those because of shot, hitting other hunters and possibly the dogs. So only shoot the squirrels that are up. Hopefully they'll move here in a little bit and we'll have a good, safe hunt. So anybody have any questions? We had arranged to make this hunt on Sun Creek Hunting Club, and by the time our weekend came about, we had pretty good snow, which is really rare for our part of the Mid-South, and in fact, that snow was on the ground for several days, nearly a week. I did think the squirrels were less active. I also thought that the snow had a little bit of a negative effect on the dogs' ability to sense the squirrels. The squirrel dogs in the north do it all the time, but our dogs, it was something new for them. There we go. Dive in.
I could barely see its head, but I thought I was really close to it, like on it, but I don't know.
These squirrels normally that tough? They're pretty tough. Usually there's more out here though. This is not the best conditions that we've ever had here with snow on the ground and the ice storm of 2021. But I think we'll persevere
We were able to take a youth with us that had not had the opportunity to do that before, and always try to take new hunters out there when we go.
Grab it like this where you can handle it good. This right here, safety, make sure it's on, put another one in there. All right.
They have another one.
Oh, I got him.
Didn't even have to do that. There he goes, there he goes. He's up in the pine. He'll come down. Give him a, he's coming.
Look at there, young man.
Get your first squirrel?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
Well, it was in the tree and I saw it, shot it. Got 8 more to go. Well, 7.
How'd that feel?
Good.
I see you twirled your way out of that one.
We always try to take the opportunity to mentor kids or new hunters. You know, a lot of times it may be a 35, 40-year-old person that just hasn't been as experienced with hunting, but take the opportunity not just to expose them to it, but mentor them. I thought they were kind of straight in here. Only barked one time though. Using that opportunity to coach a youth, to coach a new hunter on how to be a safe hunter and how to enjoy the outdoors in that way.
There he goes.
There, he's flying, he's flying. Don't shoot, don't shoot.
Drop, drop, drop. Bring him here. Good boy.
So most of y'all squirrels, y'all get a gray squirrel?
The habitat around here is not conducive to the fox squirrels. It used to be when there was the hill country fox squirrel likes open places like the edge of the woods, the edge of fields, and we've lost all that habitat to pine trees now. So we just don't see many fox squirrels.
Is that them barking again?
I don't hear them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Right here.
There we go.
Come on. Go find me another one. Let's go.
There he goes. Oh, get him, Parker, shoot him.
Here, Come here. Good boy. Here, let's go, let's go. I always swap over to coon hunt when we got the lights on.
We really had a great time on the hunt. You know, conditions were not ideal necessarily, but on the other hand, you don't get to hunt in the snow in our part of the world all that often, so it really was good conditions. It's something we're going to remember. Great opportunity to get new hunters out there and a great opportunity to socialize and kind of network with friends while you're hunting.
That's what I want to see right here. I actually want to feel.
You want to live. You want to live.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have for this week. We really hope you enjoyed the show.
Join us again next time for more exciting adventures. Until then, I'm Amanda Mills.
And I'm Kevin Meacham. We'll see you outdoors.
hunting and fishing the land. Time is time well spent.